Welcome back. It's time for video 3 from Unit 7 as we consider our look at compounding our interest. And let's move into this next section where we'll talk a little bit more about how can we figure out present value? What might we have to start with? We have an attained goal that we would like to reach at some point in the future. Let's go ahead and share this PowerPoint. Why don't we? Okay. So you see again, we're looking at content from section 19.2. And you might have to decide, well, man, sometime down the road, I need a certain amount of cash, maybe to buy a car or to buy a really nice present from my math professor. How much might I have to invest now to accumulate that over an investment opportunity? Okay, again, I don't want to play the little lookup thing. I'm going to just you and me and my calculator, and we're just going to crank it all out. Um, I don't think it's hard. I don't really feel like a need for a separate formula. I feel like we can adapt the formula that we have to solve for what we want to. In this context, we'll be solving for P. All right, there is the formula according to your author. And again, I should point out to you that all we did was isolate P by a gigantic divide of that big, ugly expression. So again, I don't know from my perspective that I want to memorize it. If you're a big fan of formulas and it makes you feel safe, by all means, there it is. I'm just going to go ahead and run it the way we did previously. So here's our first example in this particular video set. 5 years from now, Becky needs 15 grand. She can buy a used car. So the question is, I got this good opportunity, man. I can get 12% compounded monthly. How much should I put in right now, knowing that at the end of that 5 years, my current investment would be worth $15,000? All right. So notice that in the context of this problem, you're solving for P. You're solving for the present value. The accumulated value is the 15,000. That's future. So when you put your numbers in, the 15,000 is not P. It's what it's going to grow into, all right? And you're going to know that you're going to start this with less than $15,000, or otherwise your investment guy's a crook. Okay. So what do we know? It's compounded monthly. So N is 12. The annual rate's 12%. So you can see the numbers going in there. And the 5 is for 5 years. So, all right, what do you got first? Well, I'm going to do a little cleanup. I'm going to go ahead and divide point 12 by 12. And I'm going to go ahead and multiply 12 times 5. And then I'm going to go ahead and add 1 and 0.01 so nobody got hurt. Welcome to algebra. We'll solve for P, if you will, by dividing by the quantity 1.01 to the 60th power. So it's calculator gymnastics from here. Fire it up. 15,000 divided by 1.01 caret to raise to the 60th power. And you find that had she started by investing $8,256.74, this investment opportunity after 5 years would have grown that initial investment to a total of $15,000. So we're starting, and in effect, we're working backwards. If we have an attained goal that we need to reach, how much do we have to invest now to help get there at some point in the future? Okay. Problem from Firster, I'll let you read it. Apparently, he's selling his Larry Bird rookie card. Man, that's rough. But the only good news is he's got to sink some cash to help his granddaughter pay for college. 9 years off, all right, for the youngest Firster to get to college age. All right. Now, this is a killer investment opportunity, 16% compounded monthly. The question says, having sold his Larry Bird rookie card, how much does he have to invest now so that after 9 years, that money grows to an amount of $120,000? And then the sad question is that enough for college? In 9 years, probably not even close, but it's okay. We'll do it anyway. Okay, watch it again. 120 grand is A. It's the future value. We're finding P. All right, it's not too bad to take 0.16 and divide by 12, and I'll take the 12 times 9. I'll do those. Oh, bummer. 0.16 didn't divide prettily by 12, so you got to rep a 10 on the 3. Again, don't round it. Let your calculator use full screen display on that son of a gun. And you're going to help me solve for P by, again, doing a division. So it's going to be 120,000 divided by 1.013 rep a 10 to the 180th power. You and your calculator doing a lot of heavy lifting. And the good news is it's not as much as you might have expected. So if you deposit $28,703.16 and let it sit there, in 9 years, that money becomes $120,000. The thing that is probably worth pointing out is 16% is a killer interest rate. So you're getting buku dollars because of the 16% interest rate. That, my friends, ends video 3. It's a shorty. We'll be back with a content set not in your book on video 4. See you soon.